All right. Well, let's get started. This last week, America played against Querétaro, and it was not the start of the tournament that I had hoped for. I was really wishing that they had worked something out, that Dan Ortiz was gonna do something different, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it was a very mid-tier type of game, and honestly, it was a little boring for the most part. They didn't fly like they were supposed to, and hopefully that changes with this upcoming game on Saturday, which is going to be against Toluca. So some stuff. First of all, let's see. Let's start with the lineup that they had. So the lineup I chose, they didn't even go anything close to what I was trying to do. I guess maybe the main formation of it, but the players, the associations I was talking about last video, not even close. So let me see. Let me put this up real quick. So make sure you can see that this right here was their lineup. There you go, nice and straight. Boom. That was their lineup. So I don't know why they went with that lineup. I will put my players there. Like the formation was fine, but still the goals were just not there. Let me see. Some things I wanted to talk about was Israel Reyes did a great job. It was his first official game. I think he did great. I knew he would. Luis Fuentes, he's still not up to top level, but he still did really good in my opinion. I would say his defending was fucking on point, but I've come to expect him to actually add to the offense as well. So he wasn't there. I would give him maybe like 60% out of it, but yeah, so 60% is where he is in the offense, but I mean he still did really good in my opinion. I think he's good for his first like official game back, and he was even picking up the slack for Cáceres, which was a huge fucking thing. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how we did not. Well, I do know how we didn't get scored on. We didn't get scored on because we have Oscar the Beast Jimenez as the fucking goalie. Because the two great atajadas that he had, the great stops that he made, they were both caused by Cáceres. The first one, what the fuck happened? Uh, I don't remember, but he's the one that caused the danger in the first place, which caused the. I think he lost his mark. Yeah, he was fighting with the guy and he beat him out like with strength, and then got a shot in, and Oscar stopped it. And then the other one was across from the left side. So I guess if you're the goalie from the left side, and Caceres was lost. Well, most of the defense was lost, but where that runner came through the line, it was Caceres' responsibility. He was nowhere to be found, and the guy just ran through by himself, got a header in, and the only reason it wasn't a goal was because Oscar Jimenez was standing right there and stopped the goal. So Oscar so far 0 goals scored on him. I think Oscar was another person that played really really great. Honestly, he really rose to the occasion. He was called upon at least 2 times, and he did super super great. Let me see who else did really good. Let's talk about the good stuff first, then we'll go back to the bad stuff like Cáceres. Let me see. Shit, I'm having a hard time finding it's fucking good. There was one great, really, really great play, which was Layun recovering the ball, centering it, sending it to Diego Valdez, and then he heads it to Sendejas that broke the line and got the goal in, but it didn't count because he touched the ball with his hand accidentally, and so they took away the goal. That was a beautiful play, the one I had grown accustomed to seeing America uh, make those type of plays last season. The difference was that they would make like average plays and then maybe like 3 or 4 of those just really good plays per per uh, per halftime or per 45 minutes, whatever. And the first per halves, right? They would do like 4 or 5 of those plays in the first half and then 4 or 5 in the second half, which is why they had so many goals last season, because some of them had to go, like half of them would go in, so that's great. And you see this one went in, but they didn't count it. Unfortunately, the way the ball bounced, touched his hand and went inside. It was completely on accident, but they didn't count it. But notice how in the other game of Pachuca versus I don't remember who the fuck they were playing. Something similar happened. A goal happened because of a handball, and they went and checked it out, and they still counted the goal. So inconsistencies, uh, still, whatever, it happens. It happens. They're humans making these decisions. It's just, I prefer to be a little more consistent. I would prefer to keep their goal, but keep our goal too. We would have won 1-0. Because that goalie, Querétaro's goalie, was a fucking wall, bro. He wasn't called a lot to stop goals, but the goals he stopped were fucking clear as day, dude. They were just right fucking there. There was this one time also around the 82-minute mark where he stopped like 3 shots in a row. Like, what a fucking beast. Honestly, I think if it weren't for, he's one of the factors, but if everything else was the same and he wasn't the goalie or he wasn't on point as he was, we would have won it. At least 1-0 at fucking least, bro. But he was just, oh man. I don't know if he's just that great of a goalie or if he was just having an amazing night. But damn, bro. He was doing really good. So, another thing, Oscar Jimenez, I already spoke about him having a great night. Wasn't called upon much, but he did really good. Shit, man. The only other thing I see that's positive is that Henry Martin and Leo Suarez actually played really well, and they played well off of each other too. And they made a difference. You could tell that we were much closer to scoring once they entered the field. I don't know why they were brought in so late, especially Henry Martin. I would have supposed he'd be the starter, even if Jonas started on the left, which is the usual. But I think they said something about him not being at 100% after the World Cup. Another reason to hate the World Cup. But I think that was the reason he didn't play. But he should be starting this weekend. So yeah, so we have the usual. We have Layun putting crosses to absolutely nobody, wasting shots, wasting balls for no reason. Cabecita and Viñas completely non-existent. Valdez missing clear as day shots and literally making no plays, which is his fucking responsibility. Well, he made one play, helped make one play, but that was it. And yeah, dude, it was just not a great game. I think America should have taken it. Still, though, I think they deserved the win, if by 1-0, if not that goal, another goal. But yeah, dude, yeah, it's just not working. I hope they try something different because we are just having a hard time getting those fucking goals. Okay, so we tied 1 point each. It really looks like this is going to be a very competitive, at least for the top positions, with the top 3 fucking teams. Top 1 is Pachuca with their 5 goals. Tigres is second with 3 goals. And San Luis, surprisingly, is the third place with 3 goals. So the top 3 are, they're scoring a lot. It's not like they just won and they're like 1-0 or something. No, they're fucking scoring, bro. And a big amount too. So I gotta take that into fucking consideration, man. That we're having a hard time getting 1 goal in, bro. It's crazy, dude. So we gotta go more offensive. I know last video I said with a mid-tier team like this, we can just we can afford to not be so offensive, but no, bro. Apparently we gotta go full glass cannon, dude, because the defense isn't really doing much either. They're holding their own, all right, but I mean, we gotta score, man. We gotta fucking score. So yeah. So we didn't win, but at least we didn't lose like fucking Monterrey. Even with the fucking penalty, bro. Like, fuck, man. They should have been at least a fucking tie. But, we can't all be great teams, I guess. Yeah, so now this weekend we play against Toluca, which is a big deal because we lost to them in the semifinals last year, like a month or two ago. No, like 3 months ago in the finals, in the semifinals, the Liguilla. So we kind of need revenge for that. We kind of need revenge because of the way they won. It was really sucky the way they won because they were like really just parking the bus. They just they scored and then boom, they just anti-played. They were like it was like an anti-strategy of like stopping plays, making time, making fouls, just for time. You know, they weren't playing the game; they were playing for time, and I hate that type of soccer, dude. I absolutely loathe it. I really am in the school of thought that soccer needs to be like some of the rules need to be changed around to make it more competitive and force more aggressive style of play, dude, because a lot of teams do that. They have their win and they hide. America was guilty of doing that too, like a couple seasons back with Solari, dude, and it sucked. I saw it too. I didn't like it. We got our wins. We were like the top team the entire fucking season, and we couldn't even make it out of fucking quarterfinals. Why? Because we weren't fucking scoring, bro. We weren't making plays. We were making a goal and parking the bus, and that sucks. That sucks. Okay, so considering all the things that I'm talking about, considering all the things that I just mentioned, and that we're having a hard time scoring. We're going up a team that we know likes to park the bus, already beat us by parking the bus. Those are two negatives, you know, they don't add up well. So I'm really suggesting we go for a full-on fucking offensive style. Still no news on any new people, just a bunch of rumors about this and that, unconfirmed shit. So not only do I have to work with what we have, but also I have to consider that some players might be out. For example, Fidalgo, who is a huge playmaker, recover of the ball, great passes. He's really essential, bro. He really is one of the essential players. It might be out. He's not confirmed yet, but he might be out. He got injured in one of the trainings, so he might be out for this game at least, or maybe not get the full time. And the other one is Brian Rodriguez, who also, I'm not sure if he got injured during the game or in practice, but he's also rumored to might miss it. So with them two maybe missing, I'm just going to take it as they are missing, or at least they're not going to be in the starting, starting formation, starting lineup. So knowing that they might miss, I'm going to work with the rest of it and with the rest of the team and come up with a different lineup, which I did already. And it's this one. It would be like a two-pronged offense, so we can really try to score, man. So this is it. Still don't know how to edit videos. I promise I will teach myself one day. And there we go. Oscar Jimenez, my boy Oscar at the bottom, of course, as a fucking goalie. And I would like the defensive line to be Luis Fuentes, Nestor Araujo, Israel Reyes, Emilio Lara. And then we go for a 3-1-2 with Richard Sanchez in the middle, Roger Martinez on the left, Leo Suarez on the right, Sendejas in the middle, pushing up ahead, and then Viñas and Martin as the two-pronged offense that I just mentioned. So the defense seems solid, in my opinion, the way I have it, because I have a lot of faith in Emilio Lara, and he hasn't come back yet, but I still have faith in him. So I would prefer him over Layun for days, obviously. So switch that one for sure. Reyes did great. I'm sure he's going to continue to do great. So him in the same spot as he was. Get Cáceres the fuck out of there, man. Go. Gone. Banished. Forbidden. Get him out of there, man. Oh, he's a cause of stress for me, because all he does is just create unnecessary danger and lets the opposing team shoot at goal. Both of the most dangerous shots from Querétaro were caused by his mistakes. Just get him out of there. It's not that I love Araujo. He's okay, I think, or maybe good, but it's not that I love him. Dude, anybody but fucking Cáceres. Fuck, I'll go play. Put me in there, man. Fuck it. God. Okay. Enough ranting. And then Luis Fuentes did great also. Left side, I just want him to participate a little more in the creating of plays, maybe a few more crosses. His are usually more on point than Layun's anyway. And if Layun feels comfortable to send like fucking 5 in the air for nothing, let this guy send 3. And then midfield, it'd be Richard Sanchez in the middle, because he's going to have a lot of responsibility there. But I would try to emphasize for him to focus more on defending. on not defending per se, but more like recovery and maintaining of the ball when the offensive loses the ball. Like a scooper. Yeah, he'd be the scooper of the team. So I'd want him there. And then Leo Suarez played really, really fucking well. I want to see what more he has in him and like to put on the field. So put him on the right side. He's good at making plays. He's like kind of like Roger Martinez, but I feel like Roger Martinez does more like plays to go in, and Leo Suarez does more plays from the outside and running. You know, like more like when you press triangle in FIFA. What the fuck is that called? When you a through ball. That's what I'm talking about. He's more like that type of player, I would say. And neither one is really a type of player to fight for the ball when they lose it there. Like I said last time about Roger Martinez, he's kind of the one that just if he happens to be in the way, he'll go for it. And I feel Leo Suarez is like in the same ballpark. That's why I put them on the extremes. Because I feel like we have solid enough in the back to cover for that. And Sendejas in the middle because that guy can strike for days, drives the ball in. He's like a good, almost like a combo of Suarez and Martinez in a sense, at least in the play style. Maybe not like physicality or whatever. But I feel like he'll definitely make good plays with Viñas and Martin, but also he fights for the ball a lot more than Martinez and Suarez. And in this type of formation, I feel like the weak spot is going to be down the center, especially if we lose the ball when we're going through the offense. So I would say to put him in the center would be better because he can at least stall or chase or something, you know, not make it easy for the defenders to get the ball out and give Richard Sanchez a little bit of a time to a little, like, I don't know, a couple seconds so that he can recover the ball. And then the reason I chose Viñas over Cabecita in the front is because even though Cabecita, in my opinion, right now is playing better than Viñas, I would say that Viñas' time is more likely to be up than Cabecita's already. I feel like Cabecita still has more time to prove what he's got in this. And I think Viñas, I honestly think this should be his like last tournament with us, if he even finishes it, to be honest. So since that's the case, I would like for him to start, and especially because he is good at recovering the ball and he does play well off of Henry Martin, and Henry Martin also plays well off of him. Henry Martin is a given in the forward. So having that two-pronged offense, both of them bouncing off each other, I think would work really well, especially if Viñas decides to bring his A game this time. And, you know, it'll give us more, like, it'll make it more justified if he's, like, gone at the end of the semester, you know? Because it'll be like, bro, we were putting you up there. We put you by yourself. We put you with Martin. We put you as a supporting role and nothing, right? So, you know, hypothetically. And then it would be like super justified that he's gone. It's like, bro, we gave you every opportunity. I mean, what do you want to play as goalie or something? Like, dude, you're gone. You're out of there. So, yeah. All of that taken into consideration, I think that this would be the best lineup for starting. And I think, unfortunately, I'm going to backpedal, but after that, park the bus a little bit. Not completely park the bus, right? Not like to stop playing, make time. But now switch to the regular formation, the other formation that they usually do. Like maybe if we're winning by halftime, switch to the other one with only one on point. And what is it? 4-2-3-1. Switch to that one again, the regular one, and then maybe switch out Richard Sanchez, and yeah, we'll put Henry Martin in the front. In down here under him, we'll put Diego Valdez. Then to the left, we'll switch out Martinez for Cabecita, and then on the right, we'll keep Suarez. Oh no, we'll take out Suarez, put Sendejas there. We'll take out Suarez for Aquino, and we'll take out Sanchez for another midfielder. Oh, Jonah. and have them in the middle, and then we'll keep the defensive line, and we'll have that as the ending, the closer, if you will. And I think that would be the best case scenario in an ideal world. I think that would secure us the win. As soon as I finish this recording, I'm gonna send this over to Stan Ortiz, and hopefully he listens to my wise advice. And yeah, do I think this is what they're gonna go for? Absolutely not. No, I do not think so. For some reason, I think they're gonna stick with this type of formation. I wouldn't be surprised if they have the exact same lineup and formation and almost the exact same players as last time. I wouldn't be surprised if we still see Cáceres, if we still see Valdez, and if we still see Cabecita and Layun as starting players for some reason, bro. I don't know fucking why, but for some reason. So yeah, so closing thoughts. Hopefully we take the win, and oh yeah. Congratulations to Henry Martin finally being called or named, being placed, nominated, chosen, whatever you want to say, as our captain. I think he deserves it. I think he's the best candidate. Kudos. Good job. Good job. All right. With all that being said, I still don't have an outro. And we'll see next week if how accurate I was with this lineup that I chose and how America does. Later.